Hey everyone, it's Rashni, aka Glamazini, and this is going to be a super quick video because I have Panera downstairs waiting on me, which is a really bad life decision. Typically, I don't put topics like this on YouTube, and cross my fingers, this does not go poorly for me. Let's have this discussion like civil adults, please. A few days ago, I put up a video about the whole Shea Moisture ad debacle. If you missed the entire thing, boop, there's my video. You can check it out, and there's a whole bunch of links in the information section of that video so you can catch yourself up on it. In that video, there was a woman who I called a light-skinned black woman. I don't know who she is. She may be a social media influencer. Other people may have more background about her, but when I looked out of my eye gates, I saw a light-skinned black woman, so I called her a light-skinned black woman. Then in the comments, somebody came and said she was not light-skinned black, she was biracial. And I was like, what's the difference though? So yesterday, I jumped on Periscope because Periscope is way more interactive. You guys, I like Periscope because I can like talk back and forth to you guys. I asked the question, is biracial not black? Like, did I miss a meeting or something? Like, somebody come in and explain it to me. So for the most part, the majority of people agreed with me that biracial is black. But there was one person who was like, nah, son, nah, fam, that biracial is totally a different category than black. And I was like, do tell. So anyway, we had a really good back and forth. I'll put a link to the Periscope broadcast in its entirety down below if you want to check it out. But my simplified understanding of her belief that biracial and black are two separate classifications is because oftentimes for her, biracial people have the option to choose whether or not they have the black experience. And clearly I'm talking about biracial as in black and another race, right? That goes without saying. That if someone appears like they are not black, like they're not as melanated, their hair texture is not as kinky, all of the signs that kind of read a black person to Americans, right? Then that person gets to dip in and out of the experience. They get to dip in and out of the struggle, okay? And unlike a person like me, who by age 3, 4, 5 is already being identified by the external world as other, as black, and I have to be given this cloak of blackness when I walk out into the world, and I have to understand what that is. Biracial people get to choose, and oftentimes they don't have to deal with that until maybe later in life when, you know, they're 16 and they want their hair to be straight and their hair isn't straight and they're like boohooing when they're 16. And she also pointed out that she was married to someone who was biracial, extremely light complexion, and he did kind of pass, you know, in certain situations. And so she feels like the categorization of biracial has to be differentiated from black. And so this was news to me. I had never heard this before. This is some 2017 kind of stuff. And I'm turning 41 on Friday. So my 41 must be showing because I was like, girl, what? But I respected her opinion. And now I have a better understanding because in her mind, the differentiation is because people like me and like her don't get to choose the struggle. We don't get to walk into an interview and decide whether or not somebody's going to read us as a black person and therefore put all of their stuff on us. We don't get that choice, and sometimes lighter complexioned biracial people have that option. So I forgot something when I was recording in there. So if somebody were to introduce themselves to me as biracial, I would call them black. I would still call them black in my head, like not to their face, but in describing them. And so I understand that in 2017, we have like all these different, well, you can identify however you want to. And I understand that people don't want to, the person doesn't want to totally negate the other half of their heritage. But like in my mind, when I look out my eye gates, I sees a black girl. And the girl in the Shea Moisture commercial, I saw a light-skinned black girl. I'm curious. I am so curious. This was such an interesting and peaceful and civil discussion yesterday on Periscope. I thought I would bring it here. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is biracial black? If it is, why? If it's not, why not? keep it civil, keep it classy in the comment section down below. I will check it out. And we had such a great discussion on the Shea Moisture video. I'm looking forward to you guys' responses. Have a good one, you guys. And as always, until the next video, be encouraged. Bye, y'all.